Hey there, grape grower. This is Fritz Westover with Virtual Viticulture Academy, and I had a grower tell me they wanted to propagate a grapevine, and they were looking to make another vine because they had a missing plant in their vineyard. I'm fine with you doing a propagation in your own vineyard. What I don't want to see is individuals taking canes from one vineyard, bringing them to another vineyard, because you never know if there's virus or disease in this. But if you're doing it for your own vineyard, what you want to do is find a cane that's at least pencil size or greater, and we're going to cut that into a 4-bud section. I usually cut square on the bottom, about a 1/2 inch below that node position. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buds. We'll clean up the laterals so we just have a nice clean stick. If you want to make a little angled cut in the top so you know that's the top, that's fine. So now that I've got this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak these in water overnight, let them hydrate, get a big bundle of them, and then you come in the next day and you take your pruning shear right there and you cut out the lower 2 bud positions. Okay, you could also make a little notch on the other side to expose some of that green tissue. And what we'll do is we'll put some rooting hormone and daub that right on that green spot, make a fresh cut on the bottom, and put the rooting hormone there as well. You can find it in your garden center. It's a gibberellic acid. And then what we're gonna do is put that in the refrigerator for about 48 hours. And that's gonna let that hormone soak into that green tissue. Keep it with some wet newspaper, so it's gonna stay nice and moist. Then take it out, put your potting soil in some pots, okay? And take about 4 to 6 of these sticks and put them in the pot. Let the bottom part there that you cut the buds out of, that you put the rooting hormone, be the part that's in that potting soil. Wet the potting soil first, then stick it in, then you can water it briefly, but the rooting hormone should already be absorbed into the tissue. That's why I don't like to put the rooting hormone on, put it in the pot and water, because I'm gonna water that rooting hormone away. We're gonna cover these pots with some brown paper bags just to keep the light out. And we're gonna keep them moist, and we're gonna keep them in about 55 to 75 degrees. Ideal would be 60, 65 degrees. These top 2 bud positions eventually are gonna push. Once they start to push and you've got a small shoot coming out, you wanna remove that brown paper bag and let some sunlight in there. And that's gonna allow the shoot to grow. The idea is by the time these shoots start to grow, we should have roots forming at these notched areas down below at the inner nodes is the word I'm looking for. And then we can keep watering that as needed, and you can transplant that vine into your vineyard in the spring.